Previously in Phaneroo.
The Bible says in Ecclesiastes chapter 3, He has made everything beautiful in its time. He ministers divine beauty to everything if it is timed in the Spirit. Now, Ecclesiastes chapter 3 is a prophetic experience. This is a man of God, Solomon, tracking by the Spirit the rotations of prophetic timelines. The time dimension is circular. That is why many of your watches move in circles from a center. In Ecclesiastes chapter 3 again, he says, that which is now already has been, and that which is to be already has been. And God seeks that which has passed by so that history repeats itself. It can only be what was because it has come back to the same point of rotation. The time dimension is circular. And that is why when we get now into that experience of the prophetic ministry, you realize that every time you touch the time dimension, you start to see the circle folding. Prophetically, there is nothing new under the sun. The degrees increase, but the events are the same. Now the Bible says, to everything there is a season and a time to every purpose under the heavens. The word therefore season is Zemaun, and Zemaun is translated as appointed time. And a time, the word therefore time, is in the essence of the occurrence of an event, an experience. But it's different from seasons, which are the appointed times. In this instance, when we're talking about seasons, appointed times, decided times, those are indications of the spirit realm where God divinely intervenes or evokes the ability of manifestation of particular issues, right? Now, when we're talking about time as of time, those are the events of the occurrences, the times of experiences. So appointed times define time. So he says, to everything there is an appointed time and a time of event or a time of occurrence. Now, thank God, because the gospel is light. Because therein we can understand how to respond to the seasons and times of the Spirit, or create seasons and times of the Spirit. In Daniel chapter 2, the Bible speaks of the experience. God even tells you that these are the creative avenues of the spirit realm that define the success of one man and the going down of the other. He says, and he changeth the times and the seasons. And when he does, the Bible says in the process, he removeth kings and setteth up kings. He giveth wisdom unto the wise and knowledge to them that know understanding. You see that? That means, whoa! See, he has spoken about the setting up of kings and the pulling down of others. And he says, and he giveth wisdom unto the wise and knowledge to them that know understanding. And he revealeth the deep and the secret things, and he knoweth what is in the darkness, and the light dwelleth in him. That means the way one king goes down and another king goes up is by the principle of what is revealed to the king. If your revelation is stagnant, you're pulled down. If your revelation increases, you go up. He says, when he raises up one king, the Bible says he gives him understanding. He reveals the deep and secret things, that he knoweth the things of darkness, because in him is light. When that man has revelation and understanding, the secret things of God are revealed to him. One man is taken down and this guy is raised up. The future is for men who know. Kings are defined by the wisdom that operates on their lives, because in every dispensation there is a demand of knowledge, there is a demand of revelation, there is a demand of the secret things of God. In Habakkuk chapter 2, the Bible says, the Lord answered me and said, write the vision and make it plain upon the tables, that he may run that readeth it. For he says, the vision is yet for unappointed, Zemaun, the appointed time. Visions are children in wombs of appointed times. Visions are children in wombs of seasons. Every season is an impregnation. Every delivery is a time occurred. That's why he equates the place of a man planted in the house of the Lord as a tree that is planted by the waterside to bring its forth fruit in his season. That means in every womb, the child comes out. That is why the understanding of true timing, is preparation. To know that, yes, I missed it that time, but if it comes back this time, yes, God, I know that I missed that opportunity, but God, let me prepare myself this one more time, that if the opportunity comes, I take it. Some of you are in a preparation period. Yes, maybe you missed it last week. It's available again. I have grown to understand that the circles become smaller at the ounce of revelation. Okay, if you missed the word of last week, on this one, take yours. If last year you were simply sitting in a chair, you were trying to understand. Okay, today you have understood. Receive your word today. He's a God of second chance. He's a God of third chance. He's a God of fourth chance. He's a God of fifth chance. Teach us to number our days. We shall apply our hearts unto your wisdom. The circle becomes smaller as revelation comes, wisdom comes, understanding comes. He says, I will give knowledge and understanding to them, for I know the secret things of the deeps, and I am with light. Once I illuminate them, lest at any time, the Bible says, they should see with their eyes and hear their ears, and their hearts should understand and should be converted. And what did he say? He says, I should heal them. Why do you think the man at the pool of Bethesda, 38 years, without the pool, he got healed? He met revelation. Every occasion of revelation makes the rotation to the time appointed. You can conceive now and give birth to child now. Listen, God doesn't need 20 years. The God I am talking about can change your destiny now. He can change your event now. He can change your family now. He can change your ministry now. He can change your child now. He can heal your body now. Now faith is the substance of things hoped for, the evidence of things not seen. Do I have a witness? Tell your neighbor, believe in the God of now.
And for more of this, join us every Thursday at Lugogo from 5 p.m. to 9 p.m. Phaneroo, make man